My name is Jeff Kerr, and I'm with the Brahma Engineering Company. And I want to talk to you a little bit about specifically the water wheel portion of our self-contained power source, and a little bit about why we chose to do that and some of the design features of this wheel. One of the main reasons that we went with this is it's going to be cost efficient. It's only going to take about a third of our total design budget to incorporate a water wheel, and at the same time it's going to be space efficient. If you look at the overall space of the design, the water wheel is going to be off to the side, and that's going to leave the rest of this area in here for other sources of power, for wind and solar and any other considerations that the client might have. At the same time, water is Sparkyville's most constant power source. Both wind and sunlight are variable in Sparkyville, but water generates a constant rate of power. Utilizing a water wheel will allow us, with Sparkyville's water flow, to generate a high RPM, revolutions per minute, of the wheel, which is going to translate into high power. In fact, our preliminary tests have indicated that we might actually need to slow down the revolutions of the wheel in order to have it work with our equipment, so we could actually end up with power to spare from it. Outside of Sparkyville, many locations, whether they be high rainfall locations like Washington or Oregon, or places with low rainfall like Arizona and Nevada, utilize hydroelectric power. So this is going to be something that can be utilized across the country and across the world as not only a power generator within Sparkyville, but as a profit generator when selling to other cities and other locations to utilize these power sources. I want to talk to you a little bit about some of the design considerations that went into the wheel. We decided on an 8-inch wheel as the optimal size, and that was kind of a balance between being large enough to deal with any variances in the water flow and make sure that the water was hitting the wheel, but still being small and light enough to spin at a high revolution. And what we're going to see here is we determined a 2-inch width is going to be enough when our precision engineering will place it directly in the center of the water flow. The wheel is going to utilize 45-degree paddles, and that's going to be the optimal angle to catch the water and utilize as much power generating from the water hitting the wheel and causing it to spin as we can, as opposed to a straight paddle, which would only transfer a small portion of the water's energy. The wheel is going to be made entirely with press fittings, so there's going to be no need for metal screws, nuts, bolts, or anything like that, and that's going to reduce the likelihood of corrosion and increase the lifespan of the wheel. In the end, we're going to have a long-lasting, low-cost, high-energy producing option for our clients and for the people of Sparkyville to go along with the other sources that my colleagues are going to be talking about shortly. Thank you.